Trixie calling the Mach 5.
I'm in the middle of a race, Trixie. Don't talk to me now. Can't you wait till it's over?
Hey, yo, my Saucony's glowing, fumes copping and going. Bagging in the Louis ski suit like it's snowing. Nigga took a sniff, ripped his shirt like he Hogan. Sales popped the 6'6" from 3, he was poked up. Blew a kiss at the CEO like I'm gold dust. Always us, I don't even know what he blown up. Coughing up blood, meet the legend of Big Dog. Greg Lauren gloves, Mitch match with a big drum. Having powwows, each one gon' teach one. I don't know Spanish, but for work I'ma speak some. Devil trying to change, God plan trying to tweak some. I was on the grind since I got for a week plus. I was on the grind, Valley Mass in the Jeep Park. Ocean 44 in Scottsdale trying to eat lunch. 25 Ferrari truck jumping from speed bumps. Ever since break for Paris, niggas can't keep up. Nigga dropped a brick on the floor, had to sweep up. Mirror me LV case from my teacup. Whoa.
See no evil, third eye covered, but I hear him call me. Wicked ways for the cash, till the demons haunt me. Even Victor off his lab with a kilo on me. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be cooking in your bitch apartment. You think she raw, we still treat her like she stepped on me. You know the cocaine lexicon is extra long. They throwing rocks at the sky, and here they got a lot to say. But it's quiet when I pull up, I'm the Tesla guy. We dying to crash out, the airbags Louis Vuitton. Before I landed, boy, that shit wasn't doing the job. You know that Scorpion put air in the tires. Couldn't open the locks. We brought the money, power, you know the key to life. I still have a D tonight. Well, I can't let the yay go, you know. I still end up deep in white. My mama told me not to touch the stove. She was right. I was a grand wizard, glass pop blizzard. Money Bigfoot on the pedal, speed the Benz up. So much blowing these coke wings, shit lift me up. Yeah, them broke niggas envy us. Keep them over there, shit. I just had to leave me. Niggas wanna be me bad. Talk like me, walk like me, cook like me, look like me, braids like me, coke white, yeah. Through the foggy water waves like me. I don't even need a boat. Hop out and walk on the water. My plug stuck at the border. How I'm supposed to get the order? 10K for the court seats and I only stayed for a quarter. Stop!
Steve, listen to me. Always his brother Hap has got to win. Please let him.
Why should I let him win? I'm out to...
Hey, what's up with y'all? It ain't top of the top or nothing like that, you feel me? Shout out my nigga Nick 2C's, good. My nigga Nick 2C's, good. My girl Asian, this motherfucker. Shout out Wavelink Gaming. Gangland Duda, Meg. Gangland Duda, Meg. No,
what up, Nick? What up, Meg?
Up north, Nick. Okay, enough of this song, please. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck you talk about coming my shit, talk about enough of the song. Now I'm about to run it back, bitch.
Play it louder, too.
Nah, because it'll fuck up the shit. You know, I don't want to play it loud. Like, you know, where the people who actually support my shit, where it's distorting they shit, right? But I'm going to run it back.
Shut up, Trixie. Don't you see I'm driving here?
Don't you see I'm...
Nigga, you Trixie all day.
You Trixie, nigga. Niggas want to be Niem bad. Walk like, talk like. What's wrong with that nigga? He must not know who the fuck... What the fuck going on in there?
Calling the Mach 5. Come in, Speed. Trixie calling the Mach 5.
I'm in the middle of a race, Trixie. Don't talk to me now. Can't you wait till it's over?
Talk to me, Trixie.
Hey, yo, my Saucony's glowing, fumes copping and going. Bagging in the Louis ski suit like it's snowing. Nigga took a sniff, ripped his shirt like he Hogan. Sales popped the 6'6" from 3, he was poked up. Blew a kiss at the CEO like I'm gold dust. Always us.
What up, Asia?
Coughing up blood, meet the legend of Big Dog. Greg Lauren gloves, Mitch match with a big drum. Having powwows, each one gon' teach one. I don't know Spanish, but for work I'ma speak some. Devil trying to change, God plan trying to tweak some. I was on the grind since I got for a week plus. I was on the grind, Valley Mass in the Jeep Park. Ocean 44 in Scottsdale trying to eat lunch. 25 Ferrari truck jumping from speed bumps. Heavy sis, pray for parents, niggas can't keep up. Nigga dropped a brick on the floor, had to sweep up. Mirror call me LV, case for my teacup. Whoa.
See no evil, third eye covered, but I hear him call me. Wicked ways for the cash, till the demons haunt me. Even Victor off his lab with a kilo on me. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be cooking in your bitch apartment. You think she raw, we still treat her like she stepped on. You know the cocaine lexicon is extra long. They throwing rocks at the sky, and here they got a lot to say. But it's quiet when I pull up, I'm the Tesla guy. We dying to crash out, the airbags Louis Vuitton. Before I landed, boy, that shit wasn't doing the job. You know that Scorpion put air in the tires. Couldn't open the locks, we brought the money, power to, you know the key to life. I still have a D tonight, well I can't let the yay go, you know I still end up deep in white. My mama told me not to touch the stove, she was right. I was a grand wizard, glass pop blizzard. Money Bigfoot on the pedal, speed the Benz up. So much blow in these coke wings, shit lift me up. Yeah, them broke niggas envy us, keep them over there shit, I just had to leave me. Niggas wanna be me bad. Talk like me, walk like me, cook like me, look like me, braids like me, coke white, yeah. Through the foggy water waves like I don't even need a boat. Hop out and walk on the water. My plug stuck at the border. How I'm supposed to get the order? 10K for the court seats and I only stayed for a quarter. Stop!
Steve, listen to me. Always his brother has got to win. Please let him.
Why should I let him win? I'm out to win myself. Now sign off and don't bother me.
But Hap must win so that he can pay for the doctors to make his sister well. And besides, Hap would then be hard to manage.
Don't bother me, Trixie. Don't bother me. Shout out to good people, man. Shout out all my people in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all and all that. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Shout out my dog Nefarious in this motherfucker. That's my dog. He really be over here supporting. You know what I'm saying? I seen him in Hater World last night. Shout out to Hater World, bro. Dope interview. Y'all should probably go peep that. Cause I don't know. Cause I'm the coolest nigga on there or some shit. I don't know, whatever, nigga. Whatever. You know? But y'all should peep that. Shout out to Hater World for having me. Blue Devil, Droops, Opina. Real good. Niggas like, man, that was a dope episode. Yeah, they cool. Them like the homies. I'm gonna be real. They the only niggas who want me on their platform anyway. You know what I'm saying? Them the homies. Nigga. Shout out to them for having me. You know what I'm saying? Young Nutrition, what it do? I can only imagine your gym playlist. My gym playlist is wild. Boy, I'm talking about it's shit that I can't even listen to regularly because I just be too juiced up. You know what I'm saying? And when I say juice, I mean steroids. I take steroids. That live was fire. Hell yeah, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up. I'm glad niggas felt that way. But I'm getting that from people. People like that shit. What it do, Cameron? KG in the building.
Shout out to Droops for this product.
Hans in the building.
Straight
Yeah,
like
shout
that.
out Droops too. Y'all go tap in, whatever. I don't know if this contraband or not, but I'ma support it. Bow. Yeah, shout out my nigga Droops. What that's called?
Hood Star.
Hood Star. You
1-0.
know what I'm saying? Hood Star.
They got the C charger plug-in. This is a 2-grammer, and it's hitting efficient. I tried to take this off yesterday, because he told me when you interviewed him, he said, I want to get the shit right. So when he hand over the product, I tried to take this off, wouldn't come off.
It comes off.
Well, I didn't have the nail strength.
Okay.
I'm not on roids. I'm sure you can tear anything off
You
of
know
anything.
how I can. I can just tear it.
I saw you snatch a sticker off of a license plate. One foul swoop. So, you know, me and you are in a different class as far as strength. But this product...
You never
this
saw that.
product-
That's why I don't fuck with you.
This
Hold on,
product is top
wait.
notch.
This is why I don't fuck with you. And this is why you get violated and then you do what you do online and be like, look how he talks to me. That's why shit like that, that's out of pocket. That's out of pocket, my nigga. And I'm not even gonna do too much, but that's crazy, my nigga. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
You like that one?
That's
You like
nah,
that?
because
I
that's not
violated-
even a thing like
how
that. Like,
habitual
bro.
I crossed the line?
I'm not playing with you, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's crazy as fuck.
Look,
bro.
dog, you got strength, fool. Are you going to deny that part?
Man, go and give you a commercial, because I'm done
Shout
with
out
you,
Droops
bro.
for the product. It got me stoned all
God
night.
damn.
And I ain't been on the flower since. But now I am. But this is some good stuff. Shout out Droops.
Shout out Droops for show, bro. He just dropped those. He just gave them to us for free and shit. Shout out that. Y'all tap in with the Hood Star the Hood Star, what is that? Oils or some shit? Vapes, the Hood Star vapes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, bro. If you need to run me that bag, I'll do him a promo. I get your shit going. Your discount code Droops. I'm about to text that nigga and actually tell him that because that'll be dope. Marcus Kelly, what it do? Warren Payne, what it do? CD, what it do? Appreciate that. Just sub to Mickey. Appreciate that.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the love.
For real. And everybody who mess with me, rock with me, go sub up to my brother and shit. You know what I mean?
New music coming soon. Very soon.
Very soon, man.
Very soon.
You want to recap the weekend and shit? Or what?
Yeah, we had a marvelous weekend. Shout out to ODM Slim. Shout out to my cousin Wave. We stepped out to the BET experience yesterday. Beautiful time. Surrounded by our beautiful people. All sizes, shades, all that. Just blacks, you feel me? And it was a beautiful event. As soon as we entered the facility, a man at full speed skated up to Neem and was stopped by the wall and was super excited to see this guy. It's like, oh, you're GvnglvndNiem, you know? And for me, it's just like, you know, why you fuck this guy. I don't know why you guys like him so much to approach him in public, you know? Hey, you said recap. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion. Go on, all right? Bro. Beautiful vibes.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel Christmas in your ass.
You don't have to cancel Christmas.
No, but sometimes I'm
And then I tell my brother, look, I'm going to tell you what type of person he is.
You got to go to your place and do this
I'm going to tell you what type of person. I tell him in the car. He like, oh, damn. He tell you, damn, brother, you look good. I say, thank you. I feel good. I said, brother, you look good, man. I said, you look good. He don't want to listen to that. He like, oh, that's cool. We get inside. 5, 6 people say, oh, you look good. Now he all, oh, yeah, I'm fine. I look good on fire. See? so shut up, bro. Because really, I be trying to be your brother off the back.
This is what I'm saying. This is why you do like real life shit on the internet.
You said do real life. You said recap.
I said recap. You don't have to get into all that.
But you just not because you said I'm telling recap.
Recap the fucking events.
I did. Did the nigga not skate up to you?
You and your brother got.
Did he skate up to you?
Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with my outfit and how I was disappointed in my wardrobe, gang.
But you shouldn't have been because you listen to other people and not your brother. And I'm your brother. I'm my brother's keeper. So you should listen to me first.
Yeah, I wasn't pumped about my fit because I just wanted to do something specific. And you know that how I be, bro. I wanted to do something specific, and it wasn't working out that way. So I just, you know what I mean? I wasn't jacking my fit, bro. I know it was fire. But I wasn't jacking it. You feel me? And I felt the way about it. It is what it is, nigga. And then I pulled up, and everybody kept coming up to me like, hey, bro, your fit hard. So it is what it is. So that's tight. But I still feel like I still wanted to do something different. I forgot to run that back, and I know everybody think the fit tight. I still want. It's not about them. It's about me and how I felt, and you know that.
I know that.
All right then.
All right, and how I felt was why niggas coming up to you? You ain't that tight. Now,
I'm GvnglvndNiem. That's why.
No, it was cool. People was like seeing who my brother was, and then like videotaping like to the side, trying to be secretive. We ran into our cousin Yan Ye. You feel me?
Shout out my nigga Yan Ye, nigga.
Like that. Storm was out there. You feel me? It was a beautiful event, a beautiful black event. ODM came through, you know what I'm saying? They had some dope ass whips. Them whips are hard, bro. Them cars over there in the side show.
We got some. I think we got some. Shout out Wavelength Game, and I think we got some. I think we got some shit like just mobbing around the spot, and all that. Shout out my cousin Dre the Virgo in the building. Big bad Dre the Virgo.
Straight like that.
Hardest working woman on YouTube. You understands me? Shout out Mr. Monk with 10 on the 40. He said, not the Pacoima Pebblehead MVP. And the hair plug predator Adam in trouble. LOL. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, you, man. There was a lot of alliteration in that. Pacoima Pebblehead MVP. The hair plug predator Adam. Trouble again. Paradise. Should have put paradise somewhere in there. Shout out Mr. Monk, man. Shout out Mr. Monk. Shout out my girl Jazz in the building, nigga. Big Jazz, not the little one.
Salute.
Not the little one, bitch. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
Straight like that. All in all, it's beautiful. A terrible drive out to halfway to Vegas to get out to the Haters World. We went to pull up to get some food. Everything closed out that motherfucker. But we ended up getting some good eats. And we had a beautiful time. We was about to get some. That was crazy. I don't know what that was, but you know what I'm saying. We was just doing our thug this. We pulled up. It's always love over there at Haters World. Very hospitable. Thank y'all again. You know what I'm saying. Had a great time, and got home safe. So you know that's a recap of the weekend.
I'm not boxing you. I'm hospitable. I put you in the hospital. That's how I get at you. I let the doc op on you. He don't ridicule you. Back on them streets. I send another hit at you. This is not a hypocritical issue. I will critical condition your tissues. Don't give a fuck if all 10 of them with you. I will send an extra 10 of them missiles. that shit just pop in my head.
I see.
That nigga was spitting. That nigga was fucking spitting, bro. Niemblador. What does that mean? Niemblador. Glad y'all enjoyed the weekend. Yeah, Stay Go Radio, what it do? Yeah, it was fire, man. All good shit. I really enjoyed that BT shit. I wasn't even gonna go. I was roller skating and shit. That shit was tight. That shit was
gotta
tight.
send you that clip
I'm
so
really a
people can
roller
see.
skating boy. Like, if y'all niggas know me, like, nigga, I am a World on Wheels baby. Nigga, like, when I pulled up, that's the first thing I did.
Yeah, he was
I
all
pulled up to
pumped.
the event. I saw the roller rink and got juiced like a child. Immediately went over there. Bah!
Nigga kept skating over to get water, all far and shit, like practicing on the skates. I got
Yeah.
the funny ass footage of this nigga.
Cause I was trying to get my little.
Yeah, get your legs about you.
You
It's been a
feel
minute.
me? I ain't been on.
There
this
were
shit
some
since-
trash ass skates. They were all like
They were
plastic.
bro. They were like rollerblade. They were like the shape of rollerblades, but they were roller skates.
Yes,
This shit
that's what it was.
Yeah.
That was a good description. That's exactly.
Oh, that's
Because I
what
didn't.
they was.
They didn't have a size 15, obviously. So all the big feet nigga couldn't skate. You feel me? But that's exactly what it was. They had
Yeah,
the
man.
rollerblade body, but the old school skate bottom, and you can't do that.
Nigga, when I took them off too, they had the little the sock in the skate like rollerblades, fool, and that shit. When I took them off, nigga, my feet was hurting like a bitch.
Yeah, fuck that.
And you know how it be at the World on Wheels after a night, how your feet feel? Bro,
Yeah.
that's how I felt after, what was that, 25 minutes?
If that.
If that. Yeah, on game. If
that.
If 25. Shout out, what's a queen to a goddess in the building? Spilla in the building. I said, what's up to Stay Gold? Deeper than rap, what that shit do? GN, salute, man. Shout out to the Philippines. I'll be loving that shit.
International Neem, huh?
Mickey Stun with them 15s on gang, bro. You want to know what's funny? All right, Neem smooth as silk and sharp as a razor blade on gang. I am. What you had on your phone? I thought it was like a blooper or something. Like when I was skating.
Yeah,
Cause
you was getting busy.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But because you're a violator.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll probably, cause look, this is the thing. When I hopped on the skates, before I got in my bag, I hella slipped.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had hella slips. Like I was about to bust my ass. You feel me? So I thought that you had some of that. But then when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's how I am though.
Yeah, nah,
Like,
you was like
icy.
this. That's
You
what did.
like that
No,
shit
cause
though.
you
Oh,
are
God.
good. How you maneuver though? How you was maneuvering? I'm like, damn, cuz. I was saying, see, I can skate because I wear 15 on wide range with it, so I can get really loose with it, bad knees and all. But what he was doing was reminiscent. I'm like, damn, cuz I was jealous.
Days, my nigga.
I was watching you away. I'm like, cuz, you bitch ass nigga, cuz. You go bitch ass nigga. You gonna leave me over here? I'm all getting fucked over on Hennessy.
My nigga was just sipping Hennessy, just watching us.
Yeah, getting pissed off, getting drunker, mad.
Oh man, it was good, bro. Shout out to all the love in that building. Like, bro, it was so much love in the building.
And
Shout
beauty,
out-
a lot of beauty, bro.
oh my god.
Remember Burger King Shorty?
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
For surely.
She's a
But-
fucking ringer.
But everyone though, it was just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who didn't say nothing, but niggas was like, ooh, that's bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Good
that-
energy too.
Huh?
Great energy in there.
Good energy.
No static. There was some what are they called? What the guys that we thought was wilding, but they were doing skits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out David. Shout out David in the chat right now. He said, "What up, I before the E? I called in yesterday to Hater World. I gave props to you and your cousin and keep your foot on their neck. Salute, homie. Hey, salute you, bro. I remember that call. I only got like 2 of them because niggas don't really fuck with me like that. but all the calls was positive, so I'm not mad at that. If one person calls positive, I'm with that. So shout out you, David. I appreciate you pulling up and fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subbed up, sub up to your boy. You know what I mean? Everybody remember, don't tell Neem what to do. Facts. I missed it. I was out scrambling eggs. But yeah, man, that shit was dope. And I just feel like, I don't know what it be. That nigga Slim hit me this morning. He like, nigga, after y'all had peace, he like, some nigga come up to me and he like, man, you look like ODM Slim. Like, how do a nigga look like ODM? But he like, you look like ODM. And he like, nigga, like I am ODM. And he like, what the fuck? I thought that was you. And he said, the dude was like, hey, that was GvnglvndNiem? And he was like, yeah, that's Niem. And he like, Like, damn, that nigga's big. He said the nigga who came up to him was like 6'4". Like he said, Slim said the nigga who came up to him was bigger than both of us.
Yeah.
And he just like the nigga just I don't know, like niggas just I don't know what that shit is, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, they was doing it all night, bro.
No, but that's what I wanted to say. Shout out to all the people who didn't say nothing to me because it was hella females and shit who I'm seeing, and you know what I'm saying, like. I know what they're doing, and I don't want to be like, cause I don't want to be acting like, oh, I'm GvnglvndNiem,
nah, it's
right?
not that type of
so
thing.
it almost feel awkward, but it's like I could tell they know who I am and shit, and it's like shout out to y'all because you know what I'm saying, shout out to y'all, and y'all could come up to me, I don't care, you feel me? I know I'll be
you know
looking
you
away.
know what was tripping me out? A gang of people did approach you and acknowledge you, right? But a lot more from my, because if y'all don't know, I'm the visual guy. I'm really like the security. I'm just watching everything. I see everything. I'm seeing people see my brother and then have little side conversations or whatever, right? Now that's Neem, right? But niggas see ODM's tatted black ass and want to come up, run up and ask for pictures and shit. Like, what are they uncomfortable about with you?
But you know, I was talking to somebody about this earlier. I'm like, bro, so you know me, bro, and you know how I be on shit. It was niggas who I seen in the spot, like just niggas I know.
Yes.
And niggas like, they like, what's up, nigga? You on timing, cuz? Like, it's
Yeah.
like, nah, fool, like, not at all. I just be looking
how we
like
be
this.
bobbing around,
I just
fool.
be looking like this, and I think that's what it is. I think niggas thinking I'm small, right? And then you
you're all
see
brolic.
me, and then I'm brolic, and then my face look like, don't say nothing to me.
And then you all tucked off low key, like it be me and Wave. You just over there,
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, chill out.
No, you want to know the truth? Shout out to the chat. Shout out. I'm showing my brother some real shit right now. Shit fucked him up.
For real.
I told niggas some ill shit. He like, what? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's that. I think that's what the thing is. Niggas just be, you know what I'm saying? I be having that stank ass look on my face, and then you know. But I'm super friendly, nigga, and I don't mean that like on no shit like niggas could just like come up to me and say some wild shit, but I'm cool as fuck, bro. If niggas had caught me rollerblading or roller skating, you'd have really felt like, oh, he cool. Because you just see me like, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm not on rollerblades, nigga, I'm on point.
This nigga Neem thinking shit sweet last night. Playing Mario Go-Kart, he see this this gay couple sitting on the couch. He gonna look at this nigga and tell him, so what, y'all just gonna sit there and cuddle all night, or you gonna hop on the sticks? This nigga, the man of the relationship, he like, yeah, him and the stick, you know, he get on the stick. He's sitting there.
He wasn't even a man.
He was. The other one was the bitch. He was.
No, the other nigga was. The other nigga.
The other one was like
bro,
this.
like that.
No, but the other one was like this. Like when you did that, he was like, oh my god.
Oh,
like,
did he?
He was mad
Okay.
as fuck at you. He was like, don't. He told him, don't do it.
Oh, did he?
I swear to God. Fool.
That's
and cause it's like he told us, he looked at this dude like, nah,
like, don't trip, I got this bitch ass nigga.
Sat there all sassy like and whooped my brother's feet. Not only did he whoop the feet, all the computer cuz came in last place.
I can't. She didn't even have to say that.
No, I had to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Say that, gang. Whatever.
No, so you just came in second, just lost to him? Nigga, you was striker. Nah.
Hey, look, first off, the nigga whooped my feet. Let me tell you how cold bro is. Yo, first off, I should have left that man alone. Yeah. I'm coming over there. I'm trying to be funny. I'm on the sticks, but the nigga keeps staring. You feel me? It's two niggas and they cuddled up. One nigga got his arm around the other nigga. And the nigga who's getting cuddled, he keep looking up. He looking up at the screen. Then he looking up at me. So I'm like, so I literally tell him, I'm like, what's up, nigga? You just gonna cuddle or you gonna hop on? Nigga, what's so exciting? Nigga. So he grabbed the sticks and, hey.
Proceeded to whoop ass.
Bro, I was mortified. I'm gonna be real. I was looking all around and shit like.
That was bad.
Yo, the nigga was so cold, he didn't even race the last lap. Did you peep that?
Yeah, he was playing.
Did you peep that?
He kept 2 wheels.
The nigga didn't even race the last lap. I was hot.
He was just doing tricks and shit.
I was hot. I apologize to that nigga after. You heard? I apologize.
Sincerely apologize.
I said, my bad, brother. Y'all enjoy y'all cuddles. Dead homies.
Straight up. Things changed after that. You get a little more humble.
I did her.
Yeah, I walked away. I was like, oh,
I walked away right after I apologized.
No. I walked away while he was whooping your ass. I went over there and watched some kids play Street Fighter. I said, I don't want to be involved in this.
LaShawn said, Neem, I'll arm wrestle you.
No, you don't do that. He
Neem
just started
probably...
a new cycle. You might lose an arm.
I knew Neem was big. How you knew that? Because everybody think I'm small. I'm not even that big. Neem outside, though, regular like. Come on, gang. Y'all know what's going on, though, fool. Like, it's not even a thing. Y'all don't got to say Neem be outside. Y'all don't got to say that when it come to me. It's just what it is. You feel me? I don't know. I guess that's new for niggas or something, right? Niggas will pop up. Pop out. Shut up, nigga. Shout out Rocky with $9.99 on the 40. Not you getting whooped after talking shit, LOL, especially on Mario Kart. Much love, y'all. Shout out Rock. Yeah, man, I should left that man alone. I should left him alone. I clown the nigga, cuddling and all kind of shit. He probably wanted to whip my feet for real. To be real, he's like, I'm about to fuck this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? On his Mario Kart. What's the Queen took? I said, I know those things. She's like, I just know. Shout out Mr. E in the building. That's my dog. I'm new here, but I'm under a different channel. Shout out you being new here and under a different channel. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. What is that, 20, 30 minutes? Grown man playing Nintendo, shaking my head. Yep. That's what we do. Play Nintendo. But good weekend though.
Beautiful weekend.
Fucking awesome weekend. Again, I want to shout out to Hater World because it was just dope. I really enjoyed that shit. I wish I could say some things that you know what I'm saying, because like, you know, that's what niggas do. Niggas say things that is supposed to be left off camera on camera and it's content for them, you know? But them niggas know that it was some funny shit what was going on there. I noticed some funny ass shit and was laughing. If y'all noticed the episode, y'all know it was a point where I could not stop laughing like uncontrollably. And it was just some shit that I had noticed, and I'm like, yo, these niggas are crazy. Shout out to these fools though.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, hold on, I'm gonna mute up. But them niggas is funny. Them niggas is funny, bro. Shout out to them. Shout out Amelia in the chat. He said Neem got beat by a girl. Essentially, shout out to that nigga. But essentially, you feel me? He was the little spoon at the time. Hopped off the couch, whooped my feet in Mario Kart. Shout out that nigga, man. Gang. I'm not even mad at that.
Stop provoking niggas.
Stop provoking. I told him you. Like, who
niggas,
does shit like that?
That shit, when you say, because I'm not, look, I know that you'll say whatever the fuck comes to your mind, but that one, I didn't even think was on your mind. Like, what? I didn't see cuz looking at you.
Yeah, because you know how I am about that kind of shit, too.
It's like, you look at cuz, like, what, you just gonna sit there cuddle? That, when you said it, I'm like, damn, that's a real, okay. All right.
And that nigga got busy.
Yeah.
that nigga got B.I. Izzy. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
That's why people don't fuck with you. That's why people don't scared to walk up to you. Because they know. They can look at you and say, this nigga will say some wild shit.
I done carry 500-pound men on my back while 6 months pregnant. What you talking about? Shit. Not what you talking about, LaShawn. The hell?
Why'd you have to do that? What the fuck, were you a firefighter?
Why did you have to do that? Hey, but I want y'all to all go back to the episode. I would never tell y'all what I was laughing at because I can't. But I want y'all to go back and just peep that moment because I was like, damn, this is going to be uncomfortable on camera. Like, I'm going to look fucking wild because I could not stop laughing when I realized what I realized. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, this is funny. But shout out to the best chat on YouTube again. Beautiful. They are booty humpers. You can say, can you be my trainer? But we gonna get into a little bit of this Kiwi Hair Rock Hair show. Again, good weekend. Shout out to my brother. Shout out ODM Slim pulling up. Shout out my cousin GvnglvndNiem pulling up. All the shit. Shout out that gay nigga who whooped feet in Mario Kart. I should have got your name because you deserve to be mentioned.
Oh, when we walked away, you said, "I hope that nigga don't never find out who I am."
I did say that. I was like, I hope like he don't find out later. Like, ooh,
he gonna be online and be like, "That's that motherfucker.
That was
That's that motherfucker right there."
Yeah, loud ass nigga talking all that shit.
Yeah.
Whooped his motherfucking ass. Shout out Carolina J with 499 on the 40. Said 2 more raps. My dog, man. Appreciate you. That niggas really been doing that though. Don't worry about nothing. Shout out TJ, man. What it do, TJ? I thought TJ was trolling. TJ dropped 40 on the 40 yesterday. Damn. Or day before. Shout out TJ, man. But let's do this. Run through some of this content and all that. Shout out
Millie, salute.
Yeah. Shout out my cousin Wavelink in there, modding. Shout out the mods in there, modding. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just my cousin. Shout out my cousin in there doing it up. Big mod edition. Is that Hat Velour? Crushed velvet.
That's a satin
it's a crushed
silk.
velvet.
A satin silk
It's
combination.
crushed velvet on Bloods.
Okay.
On
Because there's some different materials there. Satin silk velvet mixture.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
It's a crushed velvet, daddy.
Wow. Yeah, when he went across it right now, you can't see, but it changed colors.
Oh, yeah. Because it's crushed velvet.
Is that also camo? Because there's different flashes I'm seeing there.
Y'all don't worry about that. Don't worry about too much of that.
That's a beautiful situation right there.
Thank you, brother. Your hat fire too. You know I hate them straight ass brims.
I tried to do the dude, but you know it go with
you gotta let me
exorcist, and then you see the bottom.
Off rips, nigga. It's a lay. We know that, but I'm not talking about.
No, I know. But you know,
super
I'm all
duper color coordinated.
I'm all loose cannon edition, boy.
Y'all don't know this nigga. Y'all don't know this nigga.
Fuck, nigga.
He's a different nigga.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
The fuck?
All fabulous right now, nigga. Sideways with
the
it.
new wave, for real. Shout out that, bro. Shout out David. He said GvnglvndNiem, Hefe, the new wave, for real. Hell yeah. Niem ODM Hefe. No, I'm just playing. Shout out them niggas. I'm gonna see your name. Golly, I'm late as hell. Shout out Dun Carter. Salute. That hat is crazy fire, bro. Thank you. It's an early Father's Day gift from
That's nice. That's thoughtful.
From my joint. You heard? I must say Niem up there. What the hell's my guy? Yo, shit. Thank you. That's my whole thing. DJ, what it do, fool? I hope you and the family's good. I hope everything good with the pregnancy and all that. TC, what it do, gang?
Straight like that.
Hope everything going well. I'm gonna put the chat on the screen. Bow. And then let's run this up.
His brother allegedly pooped at a club, went back me to work.
Sure, why not? And whatever you can dig up.
No, if I got
just using other people to.
He's a book smart dude. I was shocked, but we're not. Dude, listen. Shout out to Brandon for who he is. But he's a smart dummy to me. He's a book smart dude, but he don't have the street common sense I have. I see what it is. He wants to use everybody to take his step up. That's cool. You didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that. We just are who the we are.
Literally every day on Clubhouse, you're just using other people to
No, I don't.
gain your way up the
No, I
ladder.
don't. I don't. We
Okay,
go off,
what else are you doing in there?
I don't. We go off strictly what's on the internet. We go off
And whatever you can dig up.
No, if I got some exclusive shit, I got some exclusive shit.
Yeah.
I got
So
some more
that's
today.
not going by what's on the internet.
I got
when
some
it's
more exclusive shit today on what's the dude name? From New York, the rapper dude. Max B.
Why? But everybody has to get taken down. Why Max B?
His brother called me.
And said what?
He ratted on him.
Not the wave god.
You want me to play it? He's sending me to work.
Sure, why not?
He's sending me to work.
Are you familiar with Max B's case from back in the day?
I'm familiar with it now.
I'm pretty sure he sent his brother to go rob a girl. The girl's brother came home, or not brother, but her boyfriend came home while he was in the process of.
No.
They
This
killed
how
him.
it went. It was a chick who met some dudes at a club, went back to the hotel with him.
Right.
Had a little money, they had whatever going on.
She reports it to Max
She
B.
let it to Max B.
Yeah.
Max B let his brother know, allegedly, Pooh Sims or some shit like that,
Okay.
right? So Pooh and the chick double back.
Right.
She had a key. So when she get there, the key don't work. They gang entry going there. Whatever she said was there, what? Nothing there but a laptop, $800. Right? They smoke them up. They kill somebody up in there doing a robbery.
Because, somebody tries to intervene. Yeah,
Right? Everybody get away. Max B get questioned. He tells him what club that the female works at and what project building she live in.
Oh.
He identifies the chick. They snatch the chick. The chick then identifies Pooh Sims. Right? Max get like 75, 80 years. Pooh get like 100, 125.
Right.
The chick do like 10, 12. She home.
And for people out there, keep this in mind in case you're ever thinking of involving yourself in a murder conspiracy. Max B did not.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know too again. This is Rackman Hunter telling. Right before he got into this right here, he was talking about how Brandon from No Jumper, Bucci Bear. Oh, he's telling, and this, what is it that Rackman Hunter does? I dropped a video earlier on that. That's why I didn't play the whole thing or whatever. But it was just funny to me, like, bro, you literally do the same shit. You be telling nobody says nothing. Kiwi had said something this time though. I like how Kiwi had said that. He's like, that's literally what you do. Yeah. You run niggas' names on Clubhouse for your own clout. Like, I don't get it. Yeah. Ugly ass boy.
Kiwi will attack the truth at times.
He do.
When he's fed up, when he gets to that point where it's not beneficial for him, he's just like, no, that's bullshit. This is what you actually do. So I respect that part about him.
Right. Nigga said, I think you be popping it. You don't be in the gym for real. I don't. I'm just popping it, bro. I'm just popping it. Racker and Henry sitting there looking like a sea cucumber. Racker and Henry is disgusting. Like a badass kid.
Not go on the mission. He just provided the information about the target to his brother.
So here it goes. Time goes by. Max get a time to from like 80 to 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
He know the details of everybody case. He know when it happened, who was there, how it happened. Because Adam started to tell the tale, and he said, no, correction. This is what happened. Shorty met him in the club. Bing, bow, bing. He knows the ins and outs of the criminal activity because he's involved in it from afar. And he's telling. All right?
Why you don't tell us about that paperwork that you got that's sealed?
Huh. Because it's sealed.
Hell no, I'm going to tell you why it's sealed. You know what they said?
What they said?
They said in the name of justice or some shit. That's why your file is sealed. In the name of justice. What kind of justice, Racker and Hunter?
He's been the longest paid informant we've ever known.
I'm saying what kind of justice? They said in the interest of justice. That's their words. No, those are the official words for why it's sealed, why you can't find out what's going on. In the interest of justice.
Yeah, he's in.
I don't do shit in the interest of justice.
Yeah.
Me, I don't.
You can
that sound like a detective.
You can find our files.
That sound like a detective. Interest of justice.
Sounds like you have
some interest in justice. The fuck? Record 100 working. Trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, they're chopping it
So
down.
this when it comes to me. So we running it. We see where we got the paperwork because we found an appeal where he gave him the information on the chick. That was a violation. We seen that. But then it was a
When anything is dismissed in the interest of justice means you gave up information more valuable.
Yeah. That's exactly what that means. They just don't want to be like.
I know.
And first of all, the average rat, they don't get that. So whatever you know what I'm saying? The average rat, niggas go rat all the time. You can find that out. Paperwork party. His shit is locked because it's beneficial to the justice system from here on out in some way, shape, or form, which means information is still coming through that this could just be forgotten about. That's what I get from that.
I benched 3 plates, bro. My max is 3 plates. 345s, gang. Assess that. 3 plates. That's my max. 345 plates.
the seal file, right? I said, so summon this seal file. They're claiming he got his time knocked down because of the inconsistency of counsel, right? So next thing you know, everybody always asks, Wack, how do you? They call me, right? I get a call from prison. Pooh Sims, who are you? I'm Mac's big brother. Okay, what's up, Mac? What you want? He said, man, they was telling me this. What you think I need to do? Said, this is seal file there.
That's what I said.
This is the thing, right? You're either a liar or you're telling the absolute truth. And why is all this information coming through you? That's the part.
So what do you think, though? What do you think? Do you think it's actually coming to him, or you think he lied?
Well, I've yet to see something that he said. No, I seen him fabricate and lie.
He fabricate man.
Yes, fabricated and lie. I have seen that, right? But more often than not, with these situations where he's describing crimes or he's describing conversations he had, or somebody was in a crime and somehow he spoke to him along the way.
Hey, hold on real quick. Homie said, Cap, I'm 6'2", 185. I'm not even pushing that. Then you're doing something wrong. I told you my max. My PR is 3 plates, bro. And I don't even think that's my max because I could get that up like 2-3 times. And you're going to sit here and tell me that that's not my max? That's crazy.
Why are you arguing back your strength?
No, because it's just funny. He like 6'2", 185. What does that even have to do with anything? I'm 6 feet, 203 pounds. What does that mean? Because he got his shirt off in the icon, so I want to know what's up with homie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what, nigga?
I don't think that weight shit mean nothing.
It doesn't.
Because I'm 6'4", damn near.
Stop.
285 pounds, cuz. And I ain't doing nothing near that. So I don't think weight or height means anything.
Homie, comedy, that's jokes. That's jokes as fuck. That nigga said 6'2", 185. And you skinny, too. Not like that, but you're skinny. I could tell if you're 6'2", 185, you're skinny,
Yeah,
man.
that's a small 6'2".
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
That's a small 6'2".
Like,
You
what?
said what?
Yeah, of course you're not throwing 3 plates. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah,
what
come
was you
on.
saying?
All I'm saying, I think that he's telling the truth when it comes to, I think he is the common denominator when it comes to having information on crimes.
Yeah.
So I do believe those conversations because nobody's debunked them. Nobody's been like, I ain't talked to cuz or blood or, however the fuck. So I think he's telling the truth. But why are you involved in this? What do you have to do with Max B's brother?
Right. Shout out BT Scoot in the building. That's just how I talk. I believe you. Nah, I'm just fucking with you too, bro. I'm just fucking with you. Nah, but I know that 6'2", 185. Nah, I know. But you probably cut, but I know that's a different kind of, build right there. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to everybody in the gym, man. You feel me? I like that kind of shit. Straight up. Be in the gym. But that's what that's what I was saying. Like, why do people come to him with this shit? I don't believe that they come to him with this shit.
Okay.
I believe certain people come to him with shit, and then I believe that he hears things and then searches out the rest of it and gets this, like the whole thing with you know what I'm saying? Old boy in the indictment and shit.
Yes,
and
yes,
they talk about the youngster who was killed or whatever.
Yes,
all
yes.
that. Ain't nobody come to y'all niggas.
Straight
Ain't
up.
nobody come to y'all niggas with that.
Straight
no,
up.
they did not.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. The fuck? That's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if nobody came to them, how did they get that information? Because they them boys, right? Okay, because they them folks.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Comments is crazy. I just cut down from 215. See, that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to 215, but I'm probably about to go up to like 225 and then go back down to 215. So I'm like 215, like, you know, solid and all that. Niggas is talking crazy. That nigga said Rich Trapper built ass. Ha! That's it. We want to know what's funny, DJ. That's exactly what I thought when the nigga said he was 6'2", 185. That's exactly what I thought. I know your build. That's Trap's build. Straight up. That's Trap's build. That's funny as hell. That's literally what I thought. That's funny as fuck.
Salute the best channel on YouTube, man.
That's what I'm trying to do, though, bro. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Bro said you'll be a demon at 215, and I know. And that's why I want to walk around at. You give me one? That's what I want to walk around at. No cap, bro. And it feel good. Like, I can move around at 215. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm still quick and I could move. You know what I mean? I thought that gaining the this the biggest I've been in shape. Do my shit for me.
Pause.
This come on, gang.
Yeah, whatever. Tell me to do your shit for you. Here you go,
brother.
brother.
Got an all-time high.
Here.
Let's stop this, because y'all niggas, half y'all niggas don't even be working out. Niggas in here talking foreign language to y'all, so excuse me, my bad. We can get back to the shit.
Fire, cuz you be having all the exotic pops, bro.
I told you. Birdesky.
Salute to that, bro.
Come on, man.
Exotic
Birdesky.
pop, bro.
Shout out Scoring Lauren in that building. Bro, if you did fitness video, I would tune in 100%. You want to know what's funny? Real quick, and we're going to get off this fitness. G-Thing, you should fuck with me. Hit me in the DMs, bro. But shout out my cousin Dred, because shoot, we working on that right now, bro. It's what's funny. We're literally working on that right now, bro. Like, I'm about to do like a fitness program and shit. But that's dope to hear a nigga say that. And I could tell you be in the gym. You feel me? Shout out to that. Shame on the rest of y'all who don't do anything physical. Shout out y'all.
Yeah, bro. I said, whatever secret's in that sealed file, only you can get it, though, because you're in there, it's your case. This 6 months ago. He called me today. What's your address?
Mm-hmm.
What you got? He said, boy, Wacky was right. I said, what you mean? He said, when dude came back, he put everything on me. Said, I did everything. He put everything on me. That's how he got his time knocked down.
Wow.
Right? So he said, I'm sending you the paperwork so you have it. And boom, this just on the way to no jumper.
Wow.
Look, this shit bad.
Okay, so the new information you about to send me. I done forgot that nigga name. What's his man name again?
I'm a mail it to you. I'm a mail it to you, man, and then I'm gonna definitely give you a call, and we definitely gonna figure this out. Cause I gotta call my lawyer real quick before he.
Okay, yeah. So this Pooh, look. So you saying the new information he gave them, they can use against you if you go back on appeal, overturn it. They can use the new information to rebook you.
Yeah, they can use the new information because this is testimony that he gave them when he went back and got resentenced. So you know. This shit crazy, man.
All right, well, send me
for some shit I ain't do. You know I ain't did it, man. And he gonna go lie to these people, man. So I'm gonna definitely shoot you the information.
Send me that new work.
Shoot you the information.
Send it to me, bro.
I got you, so we can.
So they called me.
Wow, what a crazy ending to that
Everybody
story,
calls
man.
me. The other day, the Larry Hoover people called me. They called me.
You know when you be on the phone with somebody, you could tell they being janky, like it sound like a setup.
Yep.
Like there's no way I'm pulling up over there now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's how every conversation is. Like, cuz was like, I'm gonna send you the information, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get at you. He's like, oh. Then he breaks down the whole shit. So you telling me the blah 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 blah. But it's also a tactic because it works because he got him to talk a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Smooth criminal.
He is. Shame on Wack running y'all, bro, because that's just what it is. He just running y'all, bro. That like, nigga, Max B. Ain't Max B about to get out? Free to wave.
Straight up. Ow.
He about to get out. What are you doing this for? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. Now, this not telling. He want to say, Brandon was telling. This not telling.
That's telling.
Come on, y'all. Golly.
That's
y'all.
not only telling. He's showing you that he telling.
Fuck yeah.
He played the tail.
Testicle head.
That was good. That was good.
Oh my
nigga.
mama, them niggas is disrespectful to the culture and everything. Shout out Mina in the building. Shout out Big Yazzers in the building.
Testicle head is crazy.
What?
Testicle head is great, bro.
Having a testicle head is crazy. You feel me? I'm calling it how it looks. Shout out Big Yaz in the building. Shout out BT Scoot, man. I need y'all to go sub up to BT Scoot. You hear me? Go sub up to him. He fire. I'm letting y'all know. You're like, oh, we love Neem. Y'all don't love me. Y'all don't love me. If y'all do, y'all sub up to the people I tell y'all to sub up to, man. Support the good creators, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta do that. Shout out to the good people in the chat, man. Shout out Yaz. I ain't seen Yaz in a minute. Thought we had smoke. It's like, did I do something wrong to Yaz? Did I do something to Yaz? I don't do nothing to nobody, though. So that couldn't be. Testicle head is wild. Having a testicle head is wild, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to see when he gets the shadow around. It really looks like a nut sack. Testicle head is wild as fuck. But the head is wild as fuck. Here's what I'm saying. Only he can tell if anybody else tells it's snitching. Facts a million. Yeah, that's the thing. Only he could tell. Only he could tell.
Than everybody.
Only he could tell. Listen to my cousin, man. Snaps on that 40. I need snaps on the 40. Yeah.
Ooh.
And shit like that.
Get that shit, bro.
All right. Let's continue. Slim Hayes, what that shit do?
Calling Wack 100 on your own brother, pretty wild. Pretty spicy work right there.
He said in the work, he said, Wack, you was right. So he got the sealed file work. Wow. He says, it says in the paperwork, Max B telling him, could you seal this file? I'm a rapper to hurt my career.
Wow. That's
so when he send the work, he send the work.
I hope that's not true.
These days it's just content.
Doesn't look great, yeah.
It's just content.
Damn.
How could he send this? So wait, is he saying it's sealed because he's a rapper?
Let's run it
you
back.
got the work.
Let's run it back because that is interesting.
Run that back. That's interesting. Contradiction.
Pardon?
Contradiction.
Look at how he moves. He moves like a fucking kid, dude. Sit still.
Like a shyster.
Send me that new work. Send it to me, bro.
I got you so we can.
So they called me.
Wow, what a crazy ending to that
Everybody
story,
calls
man.
me. The other day,
You're like, wow, what a crazy ending to that story. He's so he's tired of his shit. Look how he looks
I think
at
so
him.
too. I think that Kiwi head understands what regimen does for the platform because he does a thing. Let's not act like he don't, right?
No, he does.
He knows that, and you know, Adam about his bottom line.
Yeah.
I could tell. You feel me? So he like, yeah, I'm tired of your bullshit. I'm gonna call you on all the bullshit. I'm gonna clown you. I'm gonna violate you any chance I get. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna keep you around because I'm gonna still benefit off you. But I think he know he full of shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Look how he's looking at him.
Shout out damn homie in the building. Look at how he's looking. Look at how
Wack never makes eye contact when he's telling untheory. When there's untheory involved, he never makes eye contact. He looks off to the abyss.
He's intheorable.
No, he's intheorable.
He's intheorable.
No, he's intheorable.
He's intheorable.
Yeah.
He's got no theory, church.
Yep.
It's a mundane.
When you lie, you have to stare into the abyss, dog. You look into the black.
That's a fact.
I told you guys that.
I look into the abyss too, though. But I don't be lying.
No, I look into the abyss.
I think it's a nerve thing, like a nervous thing or something. Like I don't be wanting to like look all in the camera, but I do that. I notice that in my videos too. Like I don't be talking to the camera, and I'm just sitting.
It looks like you're talking right to the camera.
Does it?
Every time it looks just.
I know that I'll make it a point to be like, this motherfucker's crazy or some shit. But then I'll be like thinking, I'll be like looking on because I don't want to just be looking at this shit talking. I feel like a psychopath just looking at the camera like this.
Nah, I think that your thing is so digitally platformed. Right? Even when you're looking at like, you know, the chat and shit, it looks like,
oh, okay,
you know, because your shit's
okay,
on point. You feel me? You got that shit.
Digitally platformed.
You know what I'm saying? But I see contact, you know, when I'm not here and I'm watching it, it looks like you have contact. You feel me? And you be pointing. I don't know who you point to, but I see when you point. Sometimes you point at the camera, but if you point straight to it, look like
I'm pointing at y'all nigga.
Yeah, it's the digital.
yeah, that's what we do. Shout out Fonz in the building. My dog Fonz with 5 on the 40. He said, Fiaco and Wack Oh, Flacco. Flacco and Wack is the same person, just one went to boot camp. Facts. Your icon is hilarious, bro. Earl dressed like Joe Budden with the beard and shit. Is that what that is? Or is that really you, homie? Because if it is, damn, my bad. Shout out Fonz with the 5 on the 40 though. Yo, that Trixie Boswell remix is fire. Niem took me forever to find out what it was. And don't tell nobody. Shout out you, gang. All right, let's get to you. Shout out all the good people in the chat, man. The best chat on YouTube, hands down. Y'all niggas in here kicking it, huh? That's tight.
Larry Hoover people called me. They called me.
Calling Wack 100 on your own brother.
Okay.
Pretty wild. Pretty spicy work right there.
He said in the work, he said, Wack, you was right. So he got the sealed file work.
Wow.
He says, it says in the paperwork, Max B telling him, could you seal this file? I'm a rapper to hurt my career.
Wow. That's
so when he send the work, he send the work.
I hope that's not true.
These days is just content.
So he's saying that he has some evidence that Max said, seal this paperwork because I'm a rapper.
Attempted to get it sealed. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's all right.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know if I believe him. Max Thorough to me, it's the wave owl. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm not going against, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going against you.
I'm not going against the wave either, nigga.
Straight
bigger
like
Val, nigga. Fuck wrong with you,
know
nigga.
What I'm saying? Max
you
bigger.
Stupid, nigga.
Stop playing. I can't do it.
Yeah. Sounds stupid. Rapping here.
Doesn't look great, yo.
It's just content.
Damn.
I mean, look, I tell people it's just after this whole ordeal, because me and 1090, we battling.
What are you guys battling about?
Well,
free Max B, even if he told.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, man.
Let him out.
Hey, shout out Damian Jackson in the building. That's my dog. Shout out all the members too. Shout out all the members, all the IRL shit. If I pull up to the show, I gotta do my ticket shit too. Cause I'm gonna go IRL at the BET Awards tonight too. So y'all have that. Y'all have that. You feel me? But shout out to all the members. What did Rose say? Oh, shout out Damian Jackson though. He said, man, this motivation to get my big ass in the gym. I'm walking around at 280. I'm 6'6.5" though. He was a big boy, homie, and that's tight. I love hearing shit like that because that's how I'm trying to get this big ass nigga too. This nigga 6'4". Nigga, don't just for nothing.
It's for combat purposes.
It's not for combat purposes.
I think
because it's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you're at the maximum everything with all that is what I'm saying. You get me?
At natural speed, I also like to do athletic things, and that my build allows me to do athletic things. You know,
karate and things of the sort.
Right.
Nah, but all jokes aside, that's dope, bro. Because that's how I be I'll be one folks to feel motivated, bro. Work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas sit around and smoke weed, drink, smoke with cigarettes, gang drugs and everything else. Like, bro, why not do something to help yourself, fool? Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna do it to you. Whole time niggas that start off bigger usually end up with the best physiques. And that's a fact too. That's what I always said. You know, that's funny, G thing, because I be telling people about that, like people who know me from, like, you know what I'm saying, know me like I'm not like I haven't looked like this my whole life. So niggas see me like, yo, how you do that? I have a small frame, like, you know, nigga, like I have a fast metabolism and I have a skinny frame. So it takes so much for me to pack on this 203 pounds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I envy that. I be telling my brother all the time, like, bruh, if I was you, I'll be cold, bro.
You be trying as hard as I came here this morning. He eating a cayenne pepper steak.
Oh, yeah.
He be trying to put that weight on.
Cause I have to, and now I'm getting my appetite back too. Cause my appetite was fucked up, bro, for nigga the last month or so. To be honest with you, bro, and nigga, my shit back now, so I'm just eating around the clock.
Also, Ramadan doesn't help with that trying to bulk up either.
Nah, but I had double back after Ramadan though. Then I was on some other shit. I was stressed and shit. You feel me? Dealing with personal shit. But yeah. I lost 35 after my son a year ago. That's what I'm talking about. Nigga, talk that health and fitness in the chat.
This fool says 5'4", 341, fucking yoked. That just sounds crazy.
Nigga, that nigga, he's Bucci Bear.
Flacco, yeah.
No, he's Bucci Bear.
Oh yeah, cuz. Oh yeah, huh?
Bucci Bear about 5'4".
You know, 341.
No, I'm just playing. That nigga's that's a
Flacco,
big
bro.
solid ass nigga though. Bucci
No, yeah,
Bear,
hell yeah.
That nigga, he's
brolic.
not like
He's
fat,
wide.
bro. That boy is solid.
He's wide
like,
too. Like
that shit crazy, nigga. Like a warthog.
yeah.
I feel you completely, bro. I started off skin and bones, 3,500 calories a day. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And see, I'm not even gonna lie to you, G thing. I was doing that at first, and it was like, that shit is so fucking meticulous to do that, and then it never works that way. Because I never eat everything that I'm supposed to eat for that whole, because maybe I'm not hungry or what, it just never worked that way. So I had to like train myself, and I did that shit with pot too. That's how y'all could use things for your advantage. I trained myself with pot to like develop the appetite. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you
I
utilized it properly.
Exactly. I'll smoke this time, smoke this time. You know what I'm saying? And I just started doing it. I stopped counting that shit and just knew, like, now I know diet and like diet. You feel me? So I know what I can eat and all that, so I don't even need to do any of that. I know what's good, and I just eat. I just eat clean. You feel me? But hell yeah. I'm 6'2", 180. Damn, you're skinny. I don't say skinny. But yeah, let's continue. Shout out to the chat though, and everybody on that fitness shit.
Free all the PCs because they deeper than the GPs.
But man,
the GPs need help up in there.
He's not gonna have a warm welcome in New York.
The GPs need help.
If all that pans out, he's not gonna have a warm welcome when he gets home.
The homie Scando, you know what he told me?
What?
He said, bro, we on the 180. He said it was 140 of them, I guess, on one side. They moved, this is general population. They moved 80 of them out. When they got up the next morning, they brought 80 PCs in. And 60 general population in. You know what the 80 PCs told them?
What?
When the doors rack is on.
Shout out G.
When the doors rack, the 80 PCs took off on the 60 general populations. They rolled the general populations up, sent them to the hole, sent 60 more PCs and flipped the yard. Listen, free the PCs because the general population need help.
What is this story right here? I feel like you just went into a different story.
No.
Talking about nothing. I love how Kiwi had like, what are you talking about? That's what Kiwi had. Essentially, Kiwi had saying, what the fuck are you talking about, testicle head? What are you saying?
This nigga said they swapped out the yard with all PCs.
This is the thing about Wack too. It's like his whole identity is fucking prison and gangbanging, yet nobody knows you from gangbanging or prison.
That's what happens when you serve juvenile life. You get fucked over and you think that that's what it is.
It's funny. He act like a nigga who just got out or something.
Yeah.
Bro, you didn't just got out.
You've been out for a long time. You established yourself. You should
didn't
be
do no
passing.
crimes.
Yeah, you're not a crime. You're not a crime. You're not a criminal. Otherwise, you'd have been gone. I do believe Aaron the Plumber's going to get you up out of here, and I hope for that because I don't give no fuck. I want you to put so many people away that you need to taste your own medicine. You think you're untouchable. But without that being said, you just know too much. And he just snitched again. He said who told him that they flipped the yard. He said their name, y'all.
Like, just telling ass nigga. Somebody said, laugh my ass off, Warthog. That's a tough motherfucker. That's why I call Brandon a Warthog. That's not a joke. Like, you know how I go, Bucci Bear, Rack. It's not a joke.
No,
when I say the nigga's like a warthog, that's what I mean.
Really
that motherfucker is low to the earth.
Yep.
His center point of gravity is far sturdier than any of ours.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. And that motherfucker is
brolic. Wide.
Bro.
Wide.
Like his arms and everything. That's not he's a short dude, but that's not a little dude. Like
I'm like I said, like 6'3.5", 6'4", 280, right? He's wider than me though.
No, but like he's way bigger than you.
No, like no.
What do you call it? Mass?
No,
like volume?
Yeah.
Volume, he's way bigger than
like
you.
both directions. Like
you
know, like this way and this way. Like why are you so? You're a brick house. I never seen one. You know what I'm saying? Like
brick house is fucking crazy.
Nah, for real. He's built like
that nigga ran up
the
on
Rock.
Him. That nigga was like, "You're that nigga who lives over
yourself." And he moved quick. When he did that, it was agile.
He did.
That's that black
belt. I was
belt
looking at that nigga like, "You big ass nigga, bro."
That nigga said, "You don't want to love." Suspect.
No, but he moved way quicker than
No,
that.
no,
like, he ran
I'm
up
not
on
standing
me.
up. He did like.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? This nigga moving fast as
And,
hell.
bro, that's why I do. Like, I was like, he cool.
Yeah,
If you understand what I'm saying, you know, like, all them niggas are cool. Everybody cool. You get what I'm saying? Everybody fucking cool. Don't get it twisted. That's just what it is. But shout out Bucci Bear. Shout out Damian Jackson with $9.99.
I didn't mean like from the song a Millie. I didn't mean Brick House like the song, nigga. I'm just saying like.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, I would have did that. I would have said Brick House. I didn't do that. You know, I'm just saying he's solid and that's all I meant. Not like the song.
Shout out Damian Jackson with $9.99 on the 40. He said raps and 40 fair, my nigga. Hey, bro, appreciate that. Y'all niggas bought me 2 packs of raps today so far. This is what I'm on right now, y'all. They need to sponsor a nigga. I don't know who's responsible for this, but they need to sponsor Niem, and that's all you get.
What's that, cookies?
Yep, you already know. The cinnamon milk. Shout out Damian Jackson for that though. Shout out Spilla. That's my dog. With 10 on the 40, he said, snit apps for the fit apps. Let's get it. Shout out my dog, man. Nick, hey, because just call himself a brick house. Hey, yo.
No, I didn't call myself a brick
No,
house.
he didn't call himself a brick house. G Money, what it do, gang? I never heard about Rack until No Jumper. Oh, yeah.
That's not surprising.
Heaviest weight to lift is the foot to the gym. Yeah, bro, that's what it is. Hey, keep it smooth, John. Salute 7. Hey, this the thing though. You just gotta do it, man. Once you make it a habit, and that's what I tell everybody too, because they be like, you're disciplined. And like, yeah, my discipline is different too. But like, I just go. This is the thing. If you get up and make yourself go, I was having Slim in the gym with me too. He know my routine. If you just make yourself go, you're not gonna just stand in the gym, right? You think about getting up and you're like, oh, I gotta get up.
That's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part, to get up. Just get yourself up. Make yourself go, bro. Don't even be like, oh, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on that. Just be like, I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
Start with that. And when you get there, you're going to do something. You're not just going to stand there, bro. Like, I don't know. Shout out my cousin Wavelength Gaming. Monique, what it do? Fred Mac, what it do? Gym is my therapy, fam. Me too. Yo, I was so tight about some shit, right? I just went raw dog. No pre-workout, no nothing, nigga. I literally had regular clothes on like Jim Jones and them niggas.
Damn.
No cap.
You was up in Harlem
nigga,
doing burpees.
Nigga, I was in Harlem doing burpees. Bro, I slid to the garage. You know, I know what you're talking about. Nigga, everything on, bro. I took my shirt off.
On.
Nigga, it was programming. Because I was frustrated. I was going through it. And that shit, bro, I got done boxing. I got done lifting. And that shit felt good. I was literally like relieved. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Y'all, that shit is therapy. You ever set that in there? You can go start like the sauna right now with it. See, that's my vibes. Sauna, steam room vibes for surely. Especially after the workout. That shit keeps me from doing stupid. I've been at the high stress. Exactly. Yeah, nah, I'll be on the same shit. I'm wild aggressive. Y'all niggas don't know me, but I'm wild aggressive.
Yeah.
And that shit like helps me like not just be like a walk around like aggressive. I'm gonna be real with y'all because I do, and I don't mean no harm or nothing. You know that too. Like I don't mean no. Shut up, nigga.
I didn't say nothing.
Nah, but I know your looks and shit with your fucking chin beard, nigga.
Whatever, dog. You be aggressive after workout too.
Yeah, I just be turned. I'm aggressive on the beat and real life. Niggas know. What's good? Jack Bauer, what it do, fool?
I can't wait to play Call of Duty later.
Me too. Bro, that shit is so icy now. Damn, that shit is. Shout out to the chat. Hey, y'all join up in the Discord.
Straight like that.
Join up in the Discord. We need to pop in the Discord. Shout out to all the women who joined up in the Discord. My cousin went through all the things because we had to like run through and Like, we have to let y'all in where y'all can see all the stuff, because we was having different things going on before where people was doing weird shit. So now we got like a, what do you call it, like a purgatory, where you can only see a certain amount of things before you get the permission to see everything or whatever. But
come correct when you get to the next level.
Yeah,
come correct
exactly.
and you get to the next level.
And that's how I keep the environment 99.9% positive, is doing shit like that. You know what I mean? So just so y'all know that. But yeah, join up in the Discord, man.
No, it's just real shit. The dude you saw hit Tory Lanez.
Okay.
PC.
Right. And you didn't like my joke.
Nah, that was horrible.
See that? I don't understand.
This dude took a picture of Tory Lanez where he got black.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, go for it.
And the guy, he says stabbed Tory was PC. But how is PC and general population combined? If I'm confused. They let him out of PC for that?
I don't know how any of that shit
Okay,
works. I'm not gonna act
that's
like
just
I
a
do.
question.
Yeah. In the chat, if y'all know, say
I
something.
don't know if that made sense. Sound like a contradiction. Sound
No,
like
I get it. PC is supposed to be PC.
protective
You're not going to
custody,
be with
so general population.
GP,
So
right.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's all.
For sure. Diet is the main way I got to where I'm at, about to tone this shit up now. Hell yeah, Damien, definitely get in your bag, bro. Definitely get in your bag, bro. And cardio, man. I don't do no cardio except boxing, because running is a full body workout, and it will trim you down if you're trying to lose weight and all that. Like running, like long distance, like do a mile or two, whatever, and sprints, like run a block, run fast a block, then walk a block. Let your shit cool down, then run the next block, then next block, walk, cool down. That kind of shit really get your the fat burning and all that type shit.
Okay.
Cause dieting is a big thing too, but I'ma be real. It is, but if you really like programmed up, you kind of could do whatever. I'ma be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to get to a certain place, you have to be on your diet. Absolutely. Before you, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people though. Need surgery.
Ass it up.
With the blood all over
With the
him.
blood all over him.
And I wrote,
And said,
my
this
girl
what I
lets me
look
hit on the
like
period, yeah.
after I hit my girl on her period. Now, I'm like, bro, what kind of sick, sadistic...
You're the only person who even mentioned that post to me. If
Tory
anything,
Lanez my guy.
I should have took it down because nobody laughed at it.
Hey, Lauren, I used to run hella, bro. Like, hella. Like, bro, probably how much miles I used to run a week, bro? Probably like 50 plus or something.
A lot.
Nigga.
You just used to be on road.
Literally, bro.
That's
like,
all you used to do.
That's all I used
That's
to
when you was food prepping too.
Meal prepping and shit. Yeah. That was when I was like not trying to I don't know what I was trying to do.
You were just in the beginning of discipline.
Discipline, yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, when I think about that, I don't know what I was trying to do. You feel me? But my motherfucking wind was crazy. Crazy. Like, man. But yeah, my metabolism too high for that shit. I can't run because I'll lose all my fucking weight. That's what made me stop running. That's why I get cardio other ways. Like, I'll do a little 15 on the treadmill or whatever here and there. But just like I can't make that part of my shit because, bro, I would never keep weight on ever. Yeah. I just started working out. I'm diabetic type 2. I'm trying to get it in remission. That's what's up, bro. Well, with that kind of shit, it's definitely diet and workout for sure, though. For sure.
Stay hydrated too.
So, yeah,
always.
definitely, bro.
A lot of water.
Shout out Black Rose. That's what's up. Y'all sharing shit like that. That's dope. But hell yeah, bro. Diet's real heavy when it comes to that shit, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, these motherfucking pops busting, boy. It's so good that I'm trying to drink this slow.
Shout out Black Rose, man. Send him your love and support. You feel me? Let's get that shit in remission for him. You hear me?
Straight like that.
Gang, nigga.
Straight like that.
Nah. I am weights and shakes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fuck, no cap. Shout out GvnglvndNiem in the building.
Salute.
The one and only son of Tony.
Damn pepperoni. What's up, twin? It's great like
W
that.
stream, W chat, man. W chat for sure. This is tight talking to y'all. Just like that's fire. How y'all just talking like that's fire.
You guys are way finer than the Hater World chat. Let me tell you that.
For
Because those
sure.
guys over there, they're ruthless. They don't give no fucks.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that. I
I
think
there.
my community is the best community. So
No, we
I'm
have
gonna,
the best
I'm
chat
gonna
on
champion
YouTube.
my community. But I'm gonna say I like Hater World community. I do.
No, I love the
I
community,
fucking-
but what
I'm
I'm saying is they
comfortable over there
popping
like
in
it's
there.
my shit.
They popping it in there, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But I like that kind of shit though. You know how I am.
No, I like it.
I
Okay,
like
you
that.
might like it, but you don't foster that. And what I'm saying
Right.
is, you guys are the literally
chat
any
on
chat
YouTube.
I've ever seen be the best chat. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't popping it. Sometimes they be trolls and shit, but just salute the chat for real, in real time. You feel me? Y'all are the best.
Yeah,
Niggas
no,
ain't
that's
just saying that because it's cool. Like,
Yeah, no, on me. And I mean, shout out to everybody who participate in keeping them vibes up, and that's all y'all. Because I don't control you niggas. Y'all could get in here and say whatever and do whatever, bro.
Facts.
And it's the respect that I feel y'all have for me that keep y'all just keeping shit smooth. And that's what I love, bro. And that's why I can't have nothing other than that kind of shit around me.
Yeah.
It's positivity, peace, and smooth shit, bro. I don't want no fucking drama or no nothing, bro. I don't need no niggas who's keeping up drama or none of that
everybody
shit, bro.
stares at a car crash, but nobody wants to be in one. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you like to see the fuck shit over there, but you know, over here, we're
We
gonna
don't got
keep it
that.
real nice, all right? And you guys are the best. I just want to let you know that from my heart to yours. Yeah.
I do too, Britt. I love talking health too. That shit is like a part of my life, and that's why it's funny. Somebody, I think it was G Thing. Shout out G Thing. That's good. G Thing be trolling me in my chat, but I fuck with you, G Thing. After this conversation here on this live, I fucks with you, cause you be trolling. You be saying out of pocket shit, straight up. But I fuck with you. You know what I mean? But that shit is part of my life. And bro was saying too, oh, you gotta get a thing, a workout shit. You feel me? And nigga, me and my cousin was already on that, like literally at the moment. You feel me? And that shit is dope. Just even hearing that. And y'all fuck with me here talking about fucking Kiwi head and no jumper. Man, come get this good love. You hear me? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga drop this shit, y'all tap in, bro. I'm not gonna lead you down a blind road. You talking about? I won't lead you down a blind road. You feel me? No, you're the best, Mickey. Millie just said to you.
Thank you.
I love that.
We're the best, everybody. We're the best. We're a community
love
here.
with the gang. Exactly. That's all it's gonna be. You feel me? Because that's how we have it in here. You know what I mean? The best chat. For real. I'll be mad as hell when YouTube don't notify me. Hey, YouTube trying to play on me, bro.
That's why you gotta get into that Discord, y'all, because the Discord also sends notifications. That's where I concur with that comment, because YouTube don't really inform me till Cub might be like 10, 15 minutes into it. But Discord, immediately off the bat before start type shit. So go into that Discord for real. Get all the information.
Please join up in the Discord, cause it's fun over there, man. I'll be having fun, and I'm about to be back in there too, like doing it up. I've been low key.
Yeah.
I've been in there kicking it with y'all. I'll be in there kicking it, and I'll be in there kicking it and be on mute and to do a reaction, and I'm in there. Y'all don't even know I'm in there. I'm currently in there as I'm doing the reaction. I hear everything niggas saying and all that, but I'm just doing a reaction like regular. Y'all glazing too much for money. Like what?
I don't know. I never glazed for money.
That's funny. I'm in Discord, but I don't see the main chat. I'll be on Call of Duty too. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have my cousin go through there and handle that, because we was just doing that. So you probably don't got like them permissions or whatever yet. So we'll do that after this. But shout out to the best chat on YouTube, except for Talk to Me Nice 74. He said we're glazing for money. I didn't like that. So everybody tell him boo, boo. Boo. Fuck you, man. All right, let's continue.
At it. Nobody thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Nobody. That's the point.
Yeah.
But see, you don't get backlash.
I do.
I think you almost up there with some of these people I've been discovering that don't nobody say nothing about.
So often I will say something usually about race on here, and I'll think in my head like, oh, that's got to be the one. That's got to be the Twitter thread. And then it just doesn't happen. Like, people are so used to me being edgy and offensive that I think it feels pointless for them to call me out. But then meanwhile, when I said something about Jay-Z not having rappers on his level on his projects early in his career, that had the Twitter wolves on me. This like somewhat nuanced opinion about hip hop that I honestly don't give a fuck about at all. That was enough to get them all talking about me. But I feel like I say a lot of things that are like racially charged that should be controversial.
I mean, I got the content when I walked in. You was on the phone. I don't know who you was talking to, but you was like, all right, my nigga.
No. Wrong one. You're thinking of Jin Lee, the white boy.
No, you.
No, not I.
It was you.
Not I.
So you said you never said the N-word?
Who in my call log would I have possibly said the N-word to? Let's take a look here.
Maybe you was talking to Brick Baby. Y'all do all kind of things.
My wife probably wouldn't want to hear me say the N-word. For Extra, definitely wouldn't want to hear me say the N-word. Brick Baby.
There you go.
Honestly, he would be very okay with that, but not someone I would say it to. King Pill probably wouldn't care, but you know, Pot Lord. Probably.
Yo, so
he'd probably be cool with it.
So me and 1090, it's a battle going on.
Yeah, okay. So explain this to me, because let me just break this down. 1090 Jake makes a whole video in which he basically says that there's a newspaper article from the late 60s that says that Larry Hoover told the cops who shot him after him and a couple other people got sprayed up on the block in, keep in mind, the late 70s. So like over 50 years ago.
1968.
1090 Jake makes the video. He doesn't.
Shout out Poltergeist Portal in the building.
Salute.
That's my dog. Actually joined Discord. Nice. I never bring them out. Hey, y'all joined up in the Discord though. Expeditiously. Who we rolling on today? Kiwi Head and Rockhead, gang. Kiwi Head and Rockhead.
Interject any of his own opinion aside from this is what it said in the newspaper, and then you very quickly have the King Yellows of the world, anybody who has room in their heart for Larry Hoover,
fight 1090,
and they're mad as hell. But you tell me, how is this fake? What's the debunking?
Well, no. Okay, so I debunked him because I didn't know what was going on. I go to Clubhouse, and they telling me, have you seen the whatever? They play the 1090 thing.
And when people say we need it in black and white, which is what they always say about snitching, that doesn't include a newspaper article.
Hold on. So
that's not black and white.
Let me get to that. So when they read it, I said, where's it coming from? Court document, newspaper. So actually, he was responding to me. I think I kicked it off. It was a newspaper. So I said, like, listen, I can't stamp me on a newspaper. We didn't watch the mob manipulate newspaper and make it say whatever they wanted to say. If all you got is a newspaper, boom. 1090 hears that, runs his content. Had a great clip. Very convincing clip. But 1090 went even further and he called him the rat. He said it.
Okay.
So now I respond. I get the shooter who shot Larry Hoover. I interview him. He says Larry didn't give a statement on him. This was wrong in the newspaper. He was never from this gang. He was from another gang.
But then it's revealed that that guy also told.
So at the time, he sounded very convincing to me.
Okay.
The shooter. So I got him on the phone and another high-ranking member on the phone and one of my comrades from the West Coast on the phone. So, you know, I put it up. It's up on the Hunter Show on our YouTube channel. 2 days later, the exposers, you know, they just running their shit. They say, Wack, you think you should have this? So I look at it. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. So I do some bitch ass nigga shit.
Shockingly.
I totally ignore it.
Really? Doesn't sound like you.
But I don't, not only do I ignore it, they say, do you want us to go dig up that paperwork on Larry Hoover from the courts? I tell my team, no, leave it where it's at. That's what I tell them. 5 hours later, I get a text from 1090. Guess what it is?
The paperwork.
The paperwork. So now I know he knows. So now I'm sitting back and I'm like, okay, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days goes by, right? So now it's kind of like you.
Hey, talk to me nice. I'm just fucking with you, bro. You be in here, bro. I know you be in here. I'll just be fucking around, bro. Y'all gotta know, blood hella weird. Talk to me nice, bro. You watch my content, bro. You should know. I don't know if you had niggas think I be serious or well, bro, but I just really be fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I just be messing with y'all niggas, man.
With Vlad going at it about the subject, and you know what he should do, but he's not doing it, and you're wondering why. So I'm like, why didn't 1090 shoot at me to debunk the shooter's interview with me, right?
Let's talk about that. Boom. This is what I'm gonna start doing too. Stop the constantly talk. How y'all feel about 1090J? What's up with 1090J? I'm asking in the chat. You feel me? I'm asking how you feel about 1090J.
I think he's no good.
Well, okay. Why is that?
Because I don't like the YouTube realm of paperwork exposes, and that's what he does. That's what Wack does. It's a whole like lane of that. I just don't fuck with that at all. Like, what's the point of that?
Well, people watch it. So you don't watch 1090J videos? You seem like you would like that shit, though.
No, I don't like paperwork.
Okay, respect. You seem like you would like that kind of shit,
I like thugged out, ratchet shit for sure, but I don't like snitching. I don't like rat shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, what Lil Woody did in the YSL case, I liked that. How Cubs understand he's full of shit, you know, rat turn against state. I like that. Okay. But just some white man sitting up
telling on niggas,
like, you know, and then starting shit. I don't like that. I'm not rocking with it. I don't like Wack for that, and I don't like Cub for that. You feel me? Anybody exposers, I don't like that shit at all.
I'm from Florida, the Panhandle to be exact, but I've been to prison and his name. Damn, talk to me nice. Said I'm from Florida, the Panhandle to be exact, but I've been to prison and his name no good in Florida. Neem, word.
That's what they say. They say he a rat.
I thought, but see that be the thing with me. I'm like, yo, why is it people, Racker and Hernet, 1090 Jake, fill in the blank, right? Who's trying to tell on people's paperwork or expose people for telling, but you've told.
Yeah, but you.
That's ratty. Weird to me. That's your whole thing is exposing people who tell, but you told. You know, it's like the low key gay nigga trying to out other gays.
And this like, this is the thing, right? For me, what is the point of that? Now, all right. Now that example you just gave. Now I could see if there was somebody that was homosexual, but they were fucking with bitches out publicly, and it was an expose. Now that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, this is a past criminal activity. All of it's criminal because it's paperwork, so it has to do with the justice system. These people's cases are overdone. This is paperwork. What is the purpose of exposing this shit?
That's what. But
besides starting like getting this person into put in a corner, hurt, harmed, it's all negative. There's no positive paperwork,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. That's the perspective I don't like. Like, what's your goal? Like, you want this person hurt? You want them put off their hood? Like, what? You're not the only person to know they ratted. If it's paperwork, the whole yard knew already.
That part.
You know, that's the part.
But you on the outside want to be talking about some shit. That's my thing. Hey, it's the same thing too, right? With the alleged Nipsey Hussle tape or whatever, right? That only him is fucking claiming. Nobody don't know nothing about this. I don't know. I'm gonna say I ain't seen nobody else talk about this. Is what I'm gonna say. And it's just Brandon said this. I was just like, bro, that's fucking deep. It's the same thing that you just said here. The only result that comes from this is negative. Simple as that. You're putting people in danger, putting schmut on people's name, harming people's family. Do you understand what I'm saying?
People that can't, in fact, a man that can't even defend himself.
Right, but same shit like this, this too, though, same way. But yeah, exactly. It's just like, it was just to the point of nothing good comes of this stuff.
It's all dunya.
What the fuck? Yeah, bro. Don't nobody care. That's why I be telling niggas 24/7. Niggas used to be sending me paperwork. Shout out to y'all, cause niggas stopped sending me paperwork. Yeah. Oh God, I fuck with that. Niggas would stay sending me some shit. Hey, Neem, you should. Hey, Neem. I'm telling you, nigga, every time I don't do law shit.
The only type of paperwork that I delve in, and I don't think it's paperwork, I think it's just live transcripts.
Like Diddy.
That's not
if it's a like some shit like that, that's
okay.
different.
That's live transcript.
That's
paperwork is negative information on somebody that was supposed to be covered up.
I'm not pulling up Trey's records.
No,
I was about to pull up Trey's records, yo. You do. All right, so this is sent. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Too. Act does that too sometimes.
With my thing is, niggas be like super regular though. You're fucking exposing like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas that's not really necessarily like, I don't know, bro. That shit is weird. It's different if it's fucking Diddy or Michael Jackson case or, you know, these high profile things. It's like, yo, they got these shows. Oh, so we busting this down, seeing this is what happened.
Yeah, but you talking about a little tiny whoop-de-whoop from Wop-de-Wop. And baby from over. Yeah, that shit.
That's fucking out. You know what I'm saying?
All street beef, all stupid shit.
Yeah, that shit is fucking. Shout out to the best shot on YouTube though. Hands down, man. Video of Nip on my snap. I feel like everybody feels that way. Target acquisition. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, for real, just let that man rest. That's why. But this is why I don't understand how anybody could fuck with the nigga. That probably sounds crazy, but just that alone. If you from the city, like, I don't know, niggas elsewhere, you know what I'm saying? But if you from LA, niggas know what's up. And that's just not a thing.
But I've never heard a nigga in LA be like, oh, Wack 100's tight. The people that fuck with him are a certain type of people.
You right, and that's,
you know what I'm saying?
Fire. That's a fact.
Straight up. There's a certain type of people.
Shit.
He couldn't, I put it like this. If Dolly, you know, I'm sure he don't move Dolly, but if you Dolly like even at the BET experience, he's the type of person that somebody's gonna press because you've done more damage than good.
And that's
so
why
you can't be outside. A Flacco, one of those types. You feel me? You have to stay tucked off.
Exactly. Shout out to the best shot on YouTube. Let's continue.
And I'm thinking about it. I get a phone call a day later. Paralegal team. Hey, Wack, what up? 1090 contacted us. What you mean? Yeah, to go try to find the paperwork.
On the other guy.
No.
The shooter.
No, the real court document on 1968.
Okay.
I said, okay. How'd that go? He said, well, it's available. We located it. He's paid for it, and it'll be to him. So now I know why.
This nigga's like a walking microphone. If you ask me, he's like a walking microphone. You know what I mean?
You mean?
Like
everything's amplified. He's
just picking up shit.
Oh.
Picking up shit.
Yeah.
He's a walking microphone.
He hears everything.
Nigga, even when he gets next to the mic, when you hear how he sounds, it's like two mics feedback or some shit. It's because he's wired.
This is the part, see, right? So a random attorney contacted you because they heard 1090J received the original paperwork from this case.
Exactly.
Randomly.
Exactly.
You just on Tuesday, you're at Buca de Pepo on Tuesday eating lunch. Attorney calls you, hey, 1090. That's a lot of fit. He's telling you, boys. Look at his mustache. It's a cop mustache, if you ask me.
He got a whole cop face. That's why when they be them niggas be putting that nigga in a uniform on them thumbnails and shit, I'll be like, damn, he look on
that's
point.
His career path.
That look like that's a real photo.
He's been employee of the month for the last 300 years. He is top cop. Y'all don't even know it.
He didn't expose the shooter's proffer. Because he could have said, Wack, this dude right here snitched in 1992. He proffered. And they know that. And they're squeezing him and making him tell you this story. He could have used that. I would have doubled back and said, well, that's hearsay. That's your assumption. Whatever he proffered on has nothing to do with Larry Hoover. 1090 knows he's dealing with a shark like I know I'm dealing with a shark. He's waiting to get that paperwork.
I sharded the other day.
If he gets that paperwork,
I bet $300.
Right? And it's not good, he's going to expose that, and then he'll expose the shooter. Now, what 1090 standing on is this. he went and found it on another newspaper, the Chicago Tribune. And he's saying, Wack, ain't no way the Chicago Tribune gonna release this, another paper gonna release this. There's no lawsuit in for slander or defamation against him for releasing this. This with 1090 coming. I'm like, yeah, bro, but it still ain't court docs. So if he get the court docs and it's in favor, I don't know what his move is. He gonna have some problems because he called him a rat. That works for me because I'm defending him against 1090. But
you already know that he's guilty. You're just defending him for the sake of the clout?
I don't know.
Oh.
He do know, Prozac. He absolutely knows, and that's why he be doing them like that now. Look at all the. You know what's like really funny to me, man? Just like a telling thing to me is the way Wack moves so much, man. He moves so much for a nigga who like, oh, I don't do drugs and all that shit. He moves so much. He's so fidgety. He's always touching the microphone. I do that too. I'll adjust the microphone or whatever. But I'm not always just moving. I'm moving. I'm not doing that. He's all. You see, like Kiwi had brought the bag over. I don't know if y'all noticed this, right? It's just my attention. Yeah. Kiwi had slid the bag over on the table, and he slid the bag over because Draco shit was blocking it. He wanted the name right there. It was intentional why he did it. Boom, he slides it over. Kiwi had just so he doing so much this, I think he's lying. I think everything that comes out of his fucking mouth is a lie. That's what I think. And I think to make himself comfortable in said lies, he got to move around and not make eye contact and adjust the mic and put the mic down his throat. Oof. Nigga, that's what I think. Yeah. What you doing all that for? The man moved the bag, you slide the bag back over. Like what type, you know what I'm saying?
All while talking on this continuous stream. Never stop, just doing shit.
That shit means something to me, though.
No, that's like your uncle. That's saying, look, this is how your uncle asks you for money. Come on, nephew. You know I'm going to give it back to you.
Knowing damn well he'll give you that money back.
I'm going to give it till Friday. Like that. You know what I'm saying? You're moving because that's a part of the ploy. You want me to look over here? I told you already it's magic, dog. You want me to look over here? You're saying this. You know, I'm confused.
Answering questions with questions.
Yeah, that's one of those things, too. What you mean?
So did you do it? I mean, do you think?
What you think?
Come on, Adam. Do you think that I would do the thing? Like, shut up. He's law. He's a good spinner. He's a good spinner.
That's no lie, bro. He moves a lot.
Because this time, all they got is
nasty
newspaper.
Like, what the fuck is this?
And this is what's crazy, because I got attacked the other day by some people on Clubhouse. I said, yo, if the paperwork comes.
Y'all see Kiwi had slide that bag back over, did you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You lay, all right, I'm going to call it on game. I think you catting off up there. I think you on booger sugar, gang.
You think that?
I think he's on cocaine.
I think that's what liars do, and he's the ultimate liar.
I think he's a liar, too. But I think he's lying on cocaine.
I mean, it's a long
That's
drive
what I
from
think,
Vegas.
bro.
A long drive from Vegas.
That's what I think, bro. Straight up. On this. Kiwi had slid that bag back over. I'd have told him, I said, Wack, don't touch nothing. That's what I'd have did.
I've never seen him not move like this.
Nasty. And then the things he do, too. Just all this weird ass shit. This nigga 50-something years old, gang.
A lot of energy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Come back and is not in his favor, then what? And they said, well, people shouldn't even be talking about it. Nobody can give an honest answer, so I'm like this. People don't get mad at me. I'm just following the ways of the world. I think that it's so much selective politicking going on.
It's not regular, y'all.
If the right or wrong person rats, whoever they may be, they sweeping it up under the rug. 1090's whole disposition is this.
You know, he's good.
They saying,
that nigga
well, this was 55, 57 years ago. 1090's whole disposition is this. You're right. And what I'm saying, for the last 50-something years, y'all been following behind a dude that's in violation. How many people, if this is true, I'm not saying it is, we ain't got to work yet. How many people had to be held accountable for telling
But pause it, right?
By this same.
Because we have great people, some great, some not great, famous people. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a great famous.
No, I'm talking about it's a tactic. I'm saying a Hitler to get his crowd pumped up. He starts off slow, then he gets to moving and shit. You know. Then we got like a Malcolm X. You know, that puts his point when he gets his point across. You know what I'm saying? May have movements. You know what I'm saying? It's like a good tactic and a bad tactic. But this nigga's like for the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like the wrong side. So it's just like it's a tactic. Is what I'm saying, nigga.
Yeah, I get you.
Because a lot of people are just paying attention to that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think people don't pay enough attention to that, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to tell you.
Facts.
I don't think people pay enough attention to that. The fact that this man can never sit up and look a man face to face. Right? The man he's talking to, he can never look the man in the face and just be talking to him. You looking over at niggas off camera. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you was sitting across from me at Hey the World. I would look across at you, but how much times was we look at how was I ever talking to you off camera?
You talking to
that part.
The people you talking to.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this right here. Look at the still.
Where are you looking at?
Look at the still.
Where are you looking at?
He looking at them niggas off camera.
No, he's looking to the abyss.
Because he's on bunk. He's on bunk. He's a knock.
Looking into the darkness, my boy.
He's a knock. I know what's going on. I think he's lying too.
Yeah,
I think he's on dope.
Damn.
Straight up. That's too much emotion for me.
Yeah, that's a dope face. Right, how you paused right there, that looks like
I'm on dope.
Yeah, that's a dope face.
Yeah. Looking clear across the room.
I don't think he's looking at nobody. I think there's equipment, clocks, things that he looks at because that's what uncomfortable people do. They don't want to look at, they find other things to look at when you're bullshitting.
He's getting reassurance from the only people that pretend to believe him.
Like the cameramans are back there.
Shout out to Millie. No, it's people off camera.
Yeah, no, I know.
Exactly what he doing, looking at them niggas. Talking to them, because call R&B. Like, that's funny. Bump with Adam before the live. Boom. Okay. Now, you don't do that shit with Adam because Adam will air his ass. If you did some cocaine with Adam's telling.
Yeah,
Adam tell that he do cocaine. Yeah. He told they did cocaine. And we all did cocaine. He would tell. So, hell no. Nah.
You don't give a fuck.
Kiwi had Racker and Heron a little smarter than that. You feel me? He's a little smarter than that.
He probably do need a stimulant to drive all them hours.
California's cup of coffee. I think that's everywhere, though, brother. Niggas use coke everywhere. Shout out to the best shot on YouTube, though. Yeah, give me 3 more likes so we can get to 100. We about to wrap.
In the visual when they found out. Now, R&B was like, it's been 50-something years, he's old. I feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him.
You got to take that out of your game. If you want to be an exposer,
I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't feel sorry.
Can't feel bad for the elderly.
There's some people that told in 1968 who never got a chance to live to see 1969. I can't feel sorry for somebody who got away with 57 years of manipulation and wrong. If that's it, I hope that Mr. Hoover didn't tell, right? They got mad at me because they asked me did I consider Larry Hoover a hero, and I told them no, because I really don't know what he did to be a hero.
Right.
So they asked me a few people that I thought was hero, and I was like Jesse Owens, Harriet Tubman, Martin,
Ginley,
Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, but once again, I'm in the middle of it. 1090 got me over here on my toes because either I was manipulated by the shooter or he jumped the gun and called Larry Hoover a rat before having the right documents. I will tell you this. I did some bitch ass nigga shit. I didn't pursue ordering the documents. I'ma keep it real. If he did, I didn't want to know. But now they threw me in it. Chicago threw me in it. Chicago called me and said, we want you to do this interview.
Who is Chicago?
The number 2.
People from Chicago.
The number 2 of that organization.
The number 2 GD.
And the shooter.
King Yella.
He ain't no damn number 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And the shooter.
Okay.
They talking on the interview. Like, so they want me to get it out. So it's like, I'm hoping Mr. James Highsmith, I believe that's his name, was truthful. Yeah, he got a profit from 1992, but that don't mean.
See how he snuck that little tail in? You see how he snuck that little tail in, though?
Mm-hmm. He always gonna sneak a tail in.
He's a free man, clearly, right? He said he had an interview with him. He's a free man. So you just told that knowing good and well he's going against Hoover, who is, they King David.
Sound like a setup. Just say what the fuck it is. Sound like a setup, nigga. And this is what I'm saying. All this kind of shit, I feel like if you are not working, you're going down. And I make jokes about the dude working. I don't know. Again, this is all fucking jokes for me, bro. I don't know nothing about these niggas, right? But in all honesty, dog, if he doesn't get caught up in something, then it's like, what? Like,
there's no other option.
There's no other nothing.
Unless you're just the luckiest person on the planet.
Ain't no luckiest person on the planet,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
He knows too much, cuz.
Yeah, too much. Real quick, somebody said something in the chat. Oh yeah, Langston. He said Rackman Henry did not just bring up Harriet Tubman, bro. On game. Was I not just saying? No. Like, we're not even gonna comment on that, bro. He's just a liar. He even lie about that. He lie about the heroes. Like, say your real heroes.
Yeah.
Say your real heroes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This nigga lie about. Nigga said Harriet Tubman. That's your word, gang?
Is your hero.
Harriet Tubman? Harriet Tubman your hero? Be honest.
No. She's a great black American.
She's the greatest black, but I don't know if she's anybody's hero.
She ain't my hero. I was against her being on the bill.
I'm not even gonna say that. That was a wild statement.
I'll just...
That was a wild statement.
I didn't like. No, I was
no. Hold on. For me to say I don't know, she's not anybody's hero. That's fucking wrong, because it's a whole generation of people from a certain time where that shit is different, right?
Around.
You know, and excuse me, pardon me for that comment, because that was a foul comment and that's not right.
But you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who had a top 5 list of heroes and she was on there.
Come on, dude.
Be hard pressed, my boys.
What are you talking about, man? Like, I'm a clown, bro. He lie about any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know how hard it is just to always lie?
If you do it up, if you practice it, it becomes second nature. My mother always told me that. You know that. It's not that hard. And you know that specifically. You know you got a special set of skills.
Yes.
You know.
See what? Okay, this is the thing, right, with those situations. A lie off the bat, it's very hard to keep up with. So a tactic of mine is the convincing method. You know, this not a lie no more, because it actually happened, because I'm convinced. So that's a whole nother realm of sicko that I get into. But just to lie, just to like, if you were like to ask me something yesterday while we were at BT Experience, I'm just telling you lies, right? It'd be hard for me today if you brought it up to remember what the fuck I like that lie, nigga. And if I did it constantly, you know what I'm saying? So, but I understand what you're saying. My special set of skills, but that's preparation though, and very rare.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know. Shout out the best chat on YouTube. Hands down. Let's continue.
He's lying about that, but it could mean they could have took that and used it to make him dance. I don't know. Me personally,
like that?
I would sit back and take my victory with my interview with Mr. James Highsmith and let it be. 1090 ain't letting it go. You know him better than me. He's not letting it go.
Well, the interesting thing about that to me is that so many times 1090 has mentioned to me the fact that he really doesn't want to base his whole life and career around the exposing snitches thing, which you obviously have no problem with. But if you actually look at 1090's like last year of YouTube videos, he has really taken a step back on that. And I think it makes sense from his perspective, because it basically...
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Just because I'm petty. We gonna get out of here in a second, man. Honestly, because I'm tired of this. What's this, day 13? I did the IRL stream. 15?
15.
All right. Billy Mack, give me the count. If Billy Mack in here, give me the count, gang. But I did the live IRL from BET to Hater World. That's only on the members only shit. So y'all join up in the members only if y'all want the IRL streams. You feel me? Because that's what we doing. But I want to run this back because that's funny. The nigga moved the shit back. That's what I mean. He's just a nervous guy. He's a nervous, fidgety guy, and I think he does coke.
Me is that so many times 1090 has mentioned to me the fact that he really doesn't want to base his whole life and career around the exposing snitches thing, which you obviously have no problem with. But if you actually look at 1090's like last year of YouTube videos, he has really taken a step back on that. And I think it makes sense from his perspective because
Is he trying to block the logo?
That's annoying. He's annoying me. Why does Racker and Hernert move like that?
Why did he do that?
The world may never know. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Hands down. Shout out to my brother pulling up.
Shout out to my brother for hard work. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Straight like
Hell
that.
yeah, hard work. I was fucking.
Fools had long day. Yeah, Fools like might be a little off day. Fools been like outside in the heat, driving for hours. Like woke up today, just had to. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them days, cause niggas is burnt out. That's why I want to go home, kick my feet up, play Call of Duty, bro.
That's what I'm about to do. I got a couple of reactions I'm about to do. I'm about to knock these reactions out, do those up, and that's that.
Y'all hop in that Discord, man. So if y'all want to come kick it with us, play some Call of Duty, play some 2K, or just conversate, cause we in there just having good conversations. Hop in that Discord.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Definitely hop in the Discord, come kick it. This man is making so many enemies. He's dancing with so many demons. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, all right, we talking about law and shit. You know? But what about, like, the law of attraction? You know what I mean? Like, not like, you know, them boys. But what about the law of attraction, bro? You get what you put out there. And it's like, yo, we're seeing all the stuff he puts out there. Niggas say you do positive things. I don't see those. Where are
heard of it.
The Congo diapers?
Those aren't even doing positive things. I heard the baby's getting rashes.
Yep.
I heard they don't latch right. And I heard that a certain amount of urine. I heard they were despicable diapers. They're giving the babies the itchies.
I heard from Kiwi Head's daughter that Wack diapers is whack.
Trash.
That's what she said.
She would never. She said, "What the fuck do I look like wearing these?"
Gang, she threw them. Wack diapers, whack. Shout out BT School. Yeah, we play 2K. Hella.
Straight like that.
Hella 2K. Niggas back on that Call of Duty right now, but I'm be on 2K too. I ain't gonna lie.
Not only sports, 2K, some Madden here and there, but we really be on that Call of Duty, you feel me?
Niggas be on 2K and
Fortnite too sometimes.
Madden hella. Nigga, I ain't played Fortnite.
I mean, but I'm just saying, you know.
We should hop back on that shit this weekend, low key.
I'm with whatever.
Some games and stream them shits.
I'm with whatever. Straight like that.
I gotta get back on this gaming channel too, y'all. Maybe I'll do that shit too. Actually, make it make sense. Maybe I'll hop on the streaming channel and then stream whatever we running. You know what I mean? That'll be cool. So y'all tap in with that too. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do. Do that up. But shout out the best chat on YouTube. Shout out everybody who sent snaps on the 40. Greatly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga talked to me nice. Said we was glazing for the snaps. Golly. Just found out I'm a whore. That's crazy. Fucking whore. But yeah, man. Y'all tap in with the content. I'll drop some more content for y'all. And we gonna end this how we just okay, I got a link and I'm on both them heavy. Say that, bro. Hell yeah, bro. We be in there. That's all we do in there for real. I'm hungry as fuck too. That's all we do in there is just, you know what I'm saying? It'll be nothing too heavy. Niggas don't be on no content, none of that shit, bro. Not like that. I'm saying niggas used to do that shit hella. Remember that shit in the beginning of the Discord?
What?
It'll be like the new people hopping in there and just like all they want to do is fucking talk about like no jumper and shit.
Oh yeah. This is not the space for content. You do that in the comment sections. You got something to say. You know what I'm saying? You go in there in the comment. We need all that for the algorithm anyway. Hit that like, subscribe. Don't troll me. Also comment. You know, Discord is for we kicking back. We're not talking about work hours. You know, you can talk about real life. You got some on your mind. You feel me? That's where we in there laughing, shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being regular people. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a good space. 99.9%. The 1%, me and Scarfy.
Facts.
But now, if me and Scarfy are in there together, just stay away. If you see both our icons, get out of there. If it's just one of us, you got a good chance of surviving there. All right. So, come join up. It's a great place.
J Money said niggas don't need that in 2K. Join up in the Discord. Let's see.
What you mean? What?
Fuck
Who
you
said
mean?
that? Yeah, hey, yeah. We also gamble over there. There's a gambling room. So put your money where your mouth is.
Facts.
Mickey takes all fades on all sports.
So do Cousin Rob.
So do Cousin Rob.
Cousin Rob take all face, especially Madden. Know that.
That's
If
his
niggas
thing.
want they Madden issue, please know
Straight
that.
like that.
I
So
got side bets and all that. So
straight
understand
up.
that. We
You know
really
what I'm
doing
saying?
all that.
you cash out the bread to Drea.
No
Drea
cap.
hold on to it,
Nigga.
and then the winner will receive their funds.
Straight like
She
that.
may charge 2%. She wants her holding fee.
She
and I
might charge
respect it.
25%,
You know what I'm saying?
bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
but for real though, we in there having a good time, and anybody want that smoke, hop over. I'm whooping feet, all directions.
On gang. And we gonna end this how we does. You feel me? It's for Racker and Hunter.
Selling cocaine in this world today takes everything you've
Shout
got.
out to y'all.
Taking a break from all that trapping sure would help a lot.
Best chat on YouTube.
But wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody sells cocaine. Boom, 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 boom. Overhaul.
Griselda, by Fashion Rock,
Fuck. Guess who's busy? Guess who? Wrist on whip wet. Stumbled on a 6-pack. I'm like, let me get that. Shot his mama house up. Now he don't get back. He fucked the money up. Go. Now he don't get back. You want the full joint or the half cake with the chin strap? I Hail Mary that bitch to you. Pay me when you get back. That's what you do when you up and your dog down. Be a shooter with the shooters. Get it jumping in a frog town. I burn all my contracts and deleted all my contacts. I've been pitching like I play for the Diamondbacks. Nigga, I am that. Slow bread. To me, it's no bread. If it's taking too long to lock, bitch, you know what Snow said. I made $500,000 with the dope heads. My shooter did it off the moped. Blood on his pokeheads. Let that soak in. Bitch, I'm so him. The Coca 10, Latrell Spreewell, they choking again. Spreewells, you know how I spin. Non-stop shit. I told my niggas not to trip. I drop a classic album same night, do 100 block flip. Now that's just talk, that's just gossip, bitch, this gossip. Got them feeling like Jocelyn, like we don't wanna go back to the strip club, cause last week we shot the shit. These niggas not like this. My name's Stove, bitch.
Fly guy.
It's not okay. No, I'm saying, I feel like I'm putting the work in and it's being recognized. That's about it.
Was your plan always to move slowly, sort of step by step, and have a certain level of patience about it? It seems like
no.
You wanted to get it popping quick.
Yeah, I wish it would have got popping 5 years ago.